A storm is sweeping through Canada's retirement system right now, not in the future, not next decade, but today. Millions of Canadians are waking up to a reality they never fully grasped. The foundation of their retirement income, the Canada Pension Plan, and old age security is shifting under their feet. What seemed stable for decades is now moving with a velocity few understand. There are new rules, new benefit amounts, surprising age thresholds, inflation-linked adjustments, and policy decisions that could reframe retirement as we know it. This is not a whisper from bureaucrats. This is a seismic update that will affect every paycheck, every bank deposit, every retiree who thought they knew what tomorrow would bring. The first shock to millions is simple. The age you start receiving CPP and OAS has been talked about as if it were increasing, yet the official retirement age has not moved. The standard qualifying age for old age security and typical Canada Pension Plan retirement benefits remains at 65, not 67, despite news chatter about age increasing. That clarity itself is a shock. Many Canadians hear changes to pension age and assume they must delay retirement by years. They don't. The government has confirmed the age 65 threshold continues to apply for eligibility, but the narrative around it has been scrambled. At the same time, every CPP benefit payment you receive in 2026 will be larger than before because of an annual adjustment that tracks inflation. The Canada Pension Plan is indexed to the Consumer Price Index, and for 2026, that indexation has resulted in a 2.0% increase in benefit amounts. That means retirement pensions, disability pensions, survivor benefits, and other related CPP payments are all 2% higher than they were last year. Millions of Canadians will see that reflected in their January 28 payment and throughout 2026, a direct result of inflation tracking mechanisms built into the system to preserve purchasing power. This increase isn't random or special. It's the routine application of policy designed to protect retirees against rising costs in housing, food, medical care, and daily expenses. But the impact is not trivial. For some seniors receiving close to the maximum combined CPP and OAS amounts, the total increase across both programs could approach hundreds of dollars extra every month compared to previous years, adding measurable stability to already tight retirement budgets. What makes this update even more critical is how the Old Age Security Program adjusts separately and more frequently than CPP. While CPP adjustments happen annually in January, OAS benefit amounts are reviewed quarterly to keep pace with inflation. That means OAS recipients can see increases multiple times throughout the year, further cushioning their income against rising living costs. For example, the OAS amounts for the January-March 2026 quarter were updated in line with cost of living pressures, and further adjustments may occur in April and October based on economic data. None of these changes are theoretical. They are happening now, and they interact with the economic realities facing Canadians today. CPP and OAS together form the backbone of the federal retirement income system, going hand in hand with the Guaranteed Income Supplement, GIS, for low-income seniors. As OAS and GIS amounts rise with inflation, they provide a layered safety net that supports income stability across retirement years. GIS in particular is critically important for low-income seniors, with maximum amounts increasing in line with cost of living adjustments to ensure that those most vulnerable continue to receive meaningful support. Even the long-term sustainability of the Canada Pension Plan, something that seems abstract to most, is part of this update. The Chief Actuary of Canada's 32 and Actuarial Report confirmed that CPP remains financially solid for decades to come. The plan's assets are projected to grow significantly over the next 25 years, with contributions expected to stay ahead of benefit payouts. That means that despite rising numbers of retirees and demographic shifts, the plan is not in danger of collapse. It is structured to endure, backed by actuarial analysis and policy commitments that extend far into the future. Yet, beneath that reassuring projection lies a set of complex changes that most Canadians don't fully understand. Part of the transformation stems from the 2022-2024 triennial review of the CPP, which introduced modifications beginning January 1, 2025. These include new benefit types, such as monthly payments for dependent children of disabled or deceased contributors, and a top-up to the death benefit, doubling it to provide up to $5,000 in support under certain conditions. Other technical adjustments clarify eligibility rules for disabled contributors and survivor benefits, reshaping how specific beneficiaries qualify for support. In plain terms, the CPP system is broadening. It is no longer just a retirement plan for seniors. It now encompasses benefits for dependents, for families affected by disability or death, and for those who face lifelong economic challenges. Combined with other federal supports like OAS and GIS, the Canadian pension landscape is more robust and more interconnected than ever before. All of this matters because millions of Canadians rely on these programs not just in retirement but during periods of vulnerability when disability strikes, when a family loses a contributor, or when inflation strains fixed incomes. These updates are not abstract policy tweaks. They are income lifelines that touch the lives of seniors, survivors, people with disabilities, and families across the country. But the changes also come with confusion and misinformation. Headlines about retirement age changes have circulated widely, sparking fear and uncertainty. The reality is more nuanced. The qualifying age hasn't changed, but conversations about extended workforce participation and flexible retirement timing are intensifying as demographic pressures increase. Canadians are living longer, retirement costs are rising, and the debate over whether people should work longer is part of a broader economic conversation, but it has not altered the statutory eligibility age for CPP or OAS. Why does this matter for you right now? Because if you are approaching retirement, planning for a secure income, or already receiving benefits, you must understand the rules that govern how much you receive and when. Missing a detail could cost you hundreds or even thousands of dollars over time. Whether you choose to claim CPP at age 60 and reduce your monthly benefit, or delay to age 70 and increase it, these are strategic decisions that interact with indexation, income testing, and your overall financial plan. For recipients of OAS, the income-tested clawback, known as the OAS recovery tax, also plays a role. If your net income exceeds a threshold, a portion of your OAS benefit can be clawed back through the tax system. That threshold has been rising with inflation and tax policy changes, meaning higher-income seniors may keep more of their OAS before clawbacks begin, altering retirement planning for those with substantial retirement income. It's also important to recognize that CPP and OAS adjustments don't happen in isolation. They are part of a broader set of federal benefits that influence retirement economics, including tax brackets, healthcare costs, and guaranteed income programs. Each adjustment ripples through the system, affecting the real-world cost of living for retirees. In this moment of change, one truth stands out: these pension programs are not static. They evolve with economic conditions, policy decisions, demographic pressures, and political priorities. What was true about CPP and OAS 10 years ago is not what is true today, and what is true today may be different tomorrow. Staying informed isn't optional, it's essential. Decisions made now about when to claim benefits, how to plan your retirement income, and how to prepare for future changes will shape your financial well-being for decades. Make no mistake, this is a pivotal moment in the history of Canada's public pension system. Inflation pressures, demographic shifts, policy reforms, and actuarial sustainability analyses are converging in a way that will leave a mark on the retirement security of generations. Millions of Canadians will receive higher monthly payments, better inflation protection, and expanded benefit types, but millions will also face complex decisions about eligibility, timing, and income management. This update, today's pension reality, demands attention, clarity, and action. The numbers are not abstract. They are the deposits that hit bank accounts every month. They are the lifeline for seniors, the safety net for low-income retirees, and the foundation for secure retirement planning. You need to understand this. You need to act on it. You need to prepare your financial future with clarity and confidence. The changes are here. They are real, and they are coming into force right now. Stay informed about Canada Pension Plan and Old Age Security updates. Check your eligibility and plan your retirement income today.